3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, few things here on this C8. We just wanted to walk you through some stuff. First of all, I've been asking in a couple of videos, what do you guys want to see? And a lot of people say, we want to see more of the process, we want to see more of the technical, hear more of the technical. All right, cool. Well, we're going to start doing a few more videos like that, or try to do a few more videos like that. So a couple of things about this car. This car behind me is a C700X car that we're just building right now, C8 obviously, and it is also getting a cam. The other cool thing about this car, before I kind of go into some of the other details, is it is our new style turbo kit. Now, we have had an update on our turbo kit. We work with Extreme Turbo Systems on our turbo kit. You guys know that already. So the new style turbo kit comes with a new updated tank, right, for the air-to-water intercooler. It is a little bit smaller, but more robust and more powerful, actually. It's actually got higher horsepower cores. However, it is form factor a little bit more compact. So that makes it better for fitment. What it also does is also makes it so you can run these turbo kits with factory style cats, and that is a big deal. So now you do not have to buy, like if you already have sport cats on your car, you can save money by not having to buy our turbo kit full with sport cats in it. You can buy the turbo kit to bolt to your current sport cats, or you can add a sport cat to the turbo kit itself. We have a Cicio Performance sport cats to be able to add to it. And that's really cool because now you can save some money, take your exhaust system off, and bolt this directly to that already existing, you know, whatever brand it may be, 200 cell or whatever catalytic converter. So that is really exciting. That happens because of the fully new designed intercooler and some of the new exhaust and stuff, some of the other small little tweaks that we had to do, obviously, or Extreme Turbo Systems had to do for us. Yeah, that's going to be an awesome, or is an awesome update. And this is the first one, the very first one. So obviously our turbo kit features the Zonnerotor turbos. We use Zonnerotor on most of our stuff. We have done Precisions, we have done Garrett's. We love working with Zonna. Zonna and Tile are the same company, so you can get your blow-off valves, your wastegates, and your turbos all from quote-unquote the same company. They are wonderful to work with. They're a custom shop, meaning like they will do specific stuff for us that's just a little bit different than their off-the-shelf parts, which makes it really nice to work with because then we can tell them this is exactly what we want to see, and they produce that for us. And a lot of times they won't sell it to other people, which is also nice because you can only get it from us. Okay, and then our cam package, get a little chop down in there. I'm not going to dig too far down into the cam package. Obviously what it does is it makes it so you can make more power at lower boost because it flows more air, blah-de-la-de-la-de. The biggest thing it does is it goes blop, blop, blop. Blop, 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 blop. Right? Okay, so that's the biggest thing. Now, I say that like it's a joke, but I never used to drive my C8. Like, it just wasn't something that I jumped in and drove. I would drive like my daily driver or whatever. The C8 was a development car. Since we put a cam in it, like, I want to drive it because it's really fun. It looks exotic in nature because it's a mid-engine car. And then you stop at a red light or at a gas station to pull in, and everybody's just like, why is that sound coming from that car? And it's fun. I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. It's fun. It's a good time. So, and I wouldn't even, I'm normally not that guy, but it is a good time. So I took my dad for a ride in it the other day. We went to a car show and he was just grinning ear to ear. Of course, my dad, you know, he's old school muscle, right? So he's just grinning ear to ear. It was a blast anyway. So that's that. I'm really excited about this new system. This particular one, this section here is raw. You don't see this in the car that much, and it does look really nice. The little bit you do get to see, and then we color matched the turbos to the car for the client, which we do a lot, and it just adds that little tiny bit of pop. And then this particular kit was spec'd with our Cerakoted black tips. We have stainless steel tips. We have black tips and a titanium tip as well. So the motor's actually being worked on. Nino, if you want to come back and check this out. So again, on YouTube, they were saying, I want to see more in depth, more technical. Now, you know, like a lot of times I wouldn't show some of this stuff just because the engine is, you know, I mean, you pull the heads and the engine's not, I don't want to say it's dirty, but like, you know, it's not, it doesn't look finished. But hey, you guys want to see some more raw stuff? We'll show you some more raw stuff. So yeah, so we've got the heads off of this motor right now. Now Ben is the technician working on this car. He's already separated the transmission, done the Dodson clutch, and put that back together. So from there, we take the heads off the car, and then we build the heads, right? You need springs in the heads. And in this level of package, we don't do valves because it's a C700X, but with a cam. So, but you got to do springs, you got to do push rods, and then you do a delete on the DOD system, on the thing that shuts off the cylinders, right? The active fuel management, or AFM. And that is also installed in here while it's all apart. Now, right now the heads are at Cicio Powertrain, which is about 150 yards away, getting built. Again, we'll do valve stem seals, guides, it'll be a full fresh head, if you will, and then install the cam as well. Actually, little secret, the cam's already in here. The one that's on that table is for display only, because he's already put the cam and put the motor back together, or it wouldn't be in this form. It comes all the way down to a short block in order to install that cam. So it actually is a lot of work. Putting a cam in a C8 is a lot of work. The motor has got to come out because it's got to go in through there, and you can't put it in through there without taking the motor out of the car. It's quite impossible. You could probably drill a hole right through the middle of the frickin' interior and stuff it through that way, but I don't think we can convince a customer to do that or let us do that. So anyway, so that's that. Okay, so this car is, like I said, is getting a Dodson clutch. It is the 8/9 plate, I believe, Sportsman clutch, which comes with billet baskets. That holds obviously more power. That's kind of obvious, right? And there's three different versions now of the Dodson clutch: the Super Stock, the Sportsman, and the Pro Max. The Pro Max has just came out, and they're kind of in prototype just a little bit. Some of the bigger shops we've sold them to now, and my car actually has one as well. So we're very excited about this. Customer actually came to us. He had previously gone to another shop. That is something I'm not getting in the middle of, although, man, there is some spicy drama. You know, like if I really wanted to just do like YouTube entertainment, man, I would do this channel a lot differently, because if you knew the history of this client and the stuff behind what happened and why there is a car here that wasn't even his original car and blah, 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 man, like it'd get views. You know, it's not my style. It's not very classy. And then it'd be like throwing a whole bunch of people under the bus, but man, would it get views. But guess what? I'm not a YouTuber. I am a shop owner, and I try to be a classy one, and one with ethics, and I try to do unto others as I want to be done to me. So I'll just suffice it to say, I can make this video have a lot more views if I said a few things, but I'm not gonna. But maybe just that hint will get me an extra 50 views. Who knows? Views doesn't really matter. Why do we, you know, why do we want likes and clicks, right? Like, what does it matter? Is that just a thing nowadays that we tie our popularity to and our self-worth to? There's this dopamine hit of getting likes or views. Maybe it's for business. Maybe it's so you feel special and famous. I don't know. To each their own, I guess. Anyway, all right. Is this thing getting axles? I don't know if this is getting axles. I don't know if it's getting axles. I'm not 100% sure if this customer is using this car for drag racing or not. We usually do like an axle upgrade, DSS axle upgrade, if the customer's using it for drag racing. So anyway, yeah, I want Nino will go show you guys some of the details of our new tank, which I'm very excited about. That's going to be super, super cool. Our Cerakoting on the hot sides of the turbo, the powder coating. I mean, just look at this powder coat, you know, like, man, it's almost got like a pearl in it. There's some actual depth to that. There's a big difference. The attention to detail that we do in some of these items and that our powder coat guys do, like Guy does, like that's a big deal. When you look at most powder coated parts, it's like that doesn't have any depth to it. And we try to do a better job than that. We try to set ourselves apart from the rest, other than the fact that somebody didn't clean this tank before this video, but I'm sure that they're going to clean it before he does B-roll of it, and especially now that I bitched about it. So anyway, here's a neat little thing that I'll just show you guys. You see those things in there? I'm sure most of you know what those are, but again, you guys are asking for more technical information, so I'm giving it. These are air straighteners. What this does is it channels the air over the mass airflow sensor to make the air more stable and more consistent, thereby making tuning more stable, making fueling more stable when you're trying to tune the car, so you don't see any little jumps or iterations in the airflow across the MAF, which is the thing that the ECU looks at for fueling. So those are in there very specifically so that it channels the air and straightens the air and makes it so that that is a consistent data input, so that then we can tune based on it, and when we don't have anomalies in our fueling. It's something that an end user might never even feel, but I can see it in data. Taylor, the tuner, can see it in the data. It definitely does affect even a small percentage of how the car runs, so we have Extreme Turbo Systems at it for us. So, all right. I think I've babbled on enough. You'll probably get to see some B-roll. I don't know when he's going to do this video. Maybe you'll even get to see some dyno shots and some chop and revving and all that fun jazz. So, but all right, let us know. Comment below, guys. We appreciate the comments. Do you want it? Is it deep enough? Do you want me to interview the technician? Do you want me to interview the tuner? Do you want me to just not be here? Just look at the car. Let us know what you want to see. You know, sometimes the actual utilization of the car is kind of hard because we don't have a drag race or a drag strip near us here in the Georgia location. So it's like kind of hard to see a whole bunch of the car ripping down the streets and so on and so forth, which I know is really what everybody wants to see is the thing getting beat the crap out of. But that's kind of hard for us to do. And let's just get real. We're busy, like me filming these things. And I mean, I had to do it on lunch. I have to, you know, keep Nino, the media guy, here over lunch to try to just get this done, because I'm not going to stop the entire shop and the production of the entire shop to do this. So that said, my point to that was going out and getting rollers and doing a whole bunch of stuff takes hours and hours and hours away from, you know, everybody's work. You get somebody to drive the car, drive the chase car, and it's just not the business that we're in. But we're trying to do a little bit better to bring you guys more of an understanding of what goes into this and what comes out of it. So let us know what else you might want to see. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this if you liked it, subscribe, do a comment, a nice comment. If you've got something, did your mom teach you? If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. That's what I was taught when I was growing up. So put something nice in the comments, a question, we'd love to answer it. We're trying to get better at that as well. Give us a thumbs up. Until next time, guys, thanks so much. Oh, perfect timing! I finished it right when the stinking thing came on. Yes!
What'd you think?
That's a stock cam.
That is a stock cam. Good eye, Ben. I'm glad you're working on these.
That's a turbo.
Which one? What's a turbo? Oh, okay. I thought you pointed at the orange things for a second.